In this lesson, we'll be learning to solve systems of two linear equations by the substitution technique. The steps for solving a system of two by substitution is the first thing is you choose one of the equations and solve for one of the variables in this equation. You want to choose whatever seems easiest. I would recommend solving for a variable that has a coefficient of 1. Then we're going to substitute the algebraic expression for the solved variable into the other equation. This is going to create an equation containing just one variable. You then want to solve for the one remaining variable. Substitute this value for the variable obtained in step 3 in either original equation and solve for the second variable. Write your solution as an ordered pair x, y, and then you can always check your solution by plugging your ordered pair into both original equations and making sure you get two true statements. We want to start by solving one of the equations for one of the variables. If there's a variable with a coefficient of 1, that's always the easiest choice. In this first equation, I do have a variable with a coefficient of 1. I'm going to solve this first equation for x. Adding 3/2 y to each side, this becomes x equals 3/2 y plus 1. I'm now going to take this algebraic expression, which is equal to x, and I'm going to substitute it into my other equation where there is an x. Right there. We're going to end up with 2 times 3/2 y plus 1 minus 7y equals 10. We want to solve this linear equation in just one variable. Distributing the 2 times 3/2 y is going to give me 3y, and then plus 2 minus 7y equals 10. Combining like terms on the left, we get negative 4y plus 2 equals 10. Subtracting 2 from both sides, negative 4y equals 8. And then lastly, dividing both sides by negative 4, we get y to be equal to negative 2. Now that we know what y is, we want to substitute this negative 2 right back up here for y. See, we know that x is equal to 3/2 y plus 1. We've now solved that y is equal to negative 2. Substituting that in, we get x equals 3/2 times negative 2 plus 1. 3/2 times negative 2 gives us negative 3 plus 1. X is equal to negative 2. We want to make sure that we write our solution as an ordered pair. Our solution is the ordered pair negative 2, negative 2. Let's try another. You get to choose which variable to solve for. You always want to look for the variable with a coefficient of 1. I see a variable with a coefficient of 1 in my second equation. So let's solve that equation for y. All I need to do is subtract 3 from both sides, and this equation turns into y equals 2x minus 3. We're now going to substitute 2x minus 3 into our other equation for y. We'll get 4x minus 2 times the quantity 2x minus 3 equals 6. Distributing the negative 2, we get 4x minus 4x plus 6 equals 6. Combining like terms on the left, those 4x's fall out and we're left with 6 equal to 6. This is a true statement. Anytime you're solving a linear equation in one variable and you get a true statement, that means that there is an infinite number of solutions. If we were to graph these two lines, they would overlap each other.